Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and very good morning, dear kids. Hope all of you are fine, healthy and enjoying your vacation with your family. Okay. Before I start up the lesson, I must share thought of the day, and thought of the day is good morning. Start your day with a smile and positive thoughts. So smile everyone. Yes, like this. Okay. Okay kids, today we are going to learn about Unit 7, Environment, reference Unit 7.1, Types of Pollution. Before I start up the lesson, I must warn that you have books in front of you opened. So I'm giving 5 seconds to you to open your books, page number 60. Okay children, now show me your books. Okay, 5 seconds have completed now, and I think everyone have opened the book, page number 60. Move with the next slide. Okay, today we are going to study unit number 7, Environment, reference unit 7.1, Types of Pollution, page number 60. Okay. Okay kids, what is meant by, first of all, I'm going to tell you about learning outcomes. Students should be able to identify the main types of environmental pollution, become aware of the causes and effects of different types of pollution. Okay. Now, children, before starting this, I just want to ask from you and discuss with you what is meant by environment. We have studied from class 3 about environment. Environment is our surrounding. Environment is our surrounding, where we live. So your surrounding are other houses, malls, park, market and persons around you. All are your surrounding. All are your surroundings. So what is meant by environment? Environment is our surrounding where we live. So your surroundings are all things around you, all areas around you. Okay, that is called your environment. Okay, children. Then, what is meant by pollution? Children, it is the disturbance and destruction of natural environment and unhealthy for the organisms that live in it. Okay. So, what are the types of pollution? There are 5 types of pollution. Say with me: water pollution, noise pollution, land pollution, air pollution and visual pollution. Okay. Okay children, what are the types of pollution? Water pollution, noise pollution, land pollution, air pollution and visual pollution. Now one by one we are going to study about these pollutions in detail. Children, land pollution is anything that damages or contaminates the land. Okay, anything which damages the land and that also pollutes the land. Contaminates means pollute the land. So that is called land pollution. Okay children, what are the causes or what are the causes of the land pollution? The use of chemical pesticides. The use of chemical pesticides by the farmer in the fields. How? Children, chemical pesticides are crops protection products. Okay? Crops protection products that protects plants from harmful organisms such as weeds, fungi, or any kind of insects. Okay, children? So what are we can say chemical pesticides? These are crop protection products or crop protection chemicals that protect plants from harmful organisms such as weeds, fungi, or insects. So weeds, fungi, or insects are pests. What are these? These are pests. The insects which attack on the crop, what we call them pests. And in order to kill these all harmful things from the crops, that is called pesticides. The things we use, like for example, chemical sprays, chemical products, okay? Or these are called what? Pesticides. So weeds, fungi, or insects are pests, and the chemical products that are used to kill these pests are called pesticides. Okay. Children, second is dumping of rubbish. Kids, very important thing that dumping of rubbish, apart from being visual unattractive, not it looks very unattractive when we observe the land. Dumping waste can contaminate the land and cause the death of animals that may eat poisonous waste. Sometimes what happens when the heap of garbage are in the surrounding, the animals in that area when they're grazing on the land, what happens? They sometimes eat shoppers, sometimes they eat some harmful chemical which is also present in the heap of the garbage. So what happened at the end? The death of the animals. Okay. Now children, one of the very important thing I want to share with you, the use of chemicals, what we have discussed in number 1 point, the use of chemical pesticides. The use of chemicals in excessive quantity is harmful for the land, and they kill microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi that are essential for healthy soil. Okay, kids, some bacteria and fungi are beneficial for the soil. They are, they are good for the soil. They are not, this is not the meaning that whenever we are talking about bacteria, it means every bacteria is harmful. Some bacteria, some fungi, they are beneficial, they are good for the soil, we can say soil quality. They decompose or simplify the dead matter and turn these matter into the soil, by which soil become fertile for that area. These microorganisms, what they do? They attack on the dead organic matter which is lying on the top of the land and simplify and convert them into simpler products. So they become the part of the soil. Okay, then this soil is called what? Fertile soil. Sometime in our homes we also do this. Whenever there is a small garden in front of your house, we sometimes we put some peels of the fruits and the vegetables in that area in the garden. So what happened? The microorganism, bacteria, or the fungi which are already present in the soil, they attack on them and simplify them and convert them into natural fertilizer that is good for the soil quality. Okay. So children, the third one, use of chemicals in factories. Children, the use of chemicals in factories that are dangerous and poisonous substances, the number of poisonous substances and the dangerous substances used by different factories, and the land of that area is then almost impossible to use for any other purpose. Okay, then that land is not good for the growth or the crops or anything like that. So because that land also become poisonous and dangerous. Okay, children, you can see over here in the diagram as well that the chemical pesticide spray on the crops, and in the second diagram you can see the heap of the garbage and animals are eating from this heap. Sometimes they may eat shoppers, plastic materials, or some other sharp material that may damage their health. Okay. Now move with the next slide. Okay, children. Then next is noise pollution. नॉइज पोल्यूशन, जैसे आप भी शोर करते हैं कभी कभी क्लासेस में, एक शोर सा हो जाता है, एक नॉइज सी हो जाती है, दैट इज ऑल्सो पोल्यूशन, यू नो. Noise pollution is unwanted noise or sound that disturb the environment, that disturb your surrounding. Okay, all unwanted voices, unwanted sounds that are coming from the human beings or some machinery. Okay, that disturb the environment. That is called what? Noise pollution. Okay, children. Children, noise pollution can cause serious health problems for the people and wildlife, both on land and in the sea. From traffic noise to rock conquered, loud or inescapable sounds can cause hearing loss, stress, high blood pressure. Noise from ships and human activities in the ocean is harmful to whales and dolphins that depend on echolocation to survive. Now, children, it can be produced by heavy traffic on roads, aeroplanes, industrial machinery such as construction equipment. You can see in the first diagram, the person is putting hand on his ears. So many noises are coming from the surrounding. Okay, that is causing the noise pollution. Then children, impacts of noise pollution on humans and wildlife. Hearing loss, as I told you right now, stress, okay, depression, some pressure on the brain, lack of sleep, and high blood pressure in humans. Okay, for wildlife, noise pollution can interfere with the navigation system of animals that depends on sound to travel, such as bats. In extreme cases, it can cause animal death. Children, noise pollution cannot be seen, but it is present on land and under the sea. Remember children, sound that reach 85 decibels or higher than this can harm a person's ear. Noise pollution impacts millions of people on a daily basis. The most common health problem it causes is hearing loss. Exposure to loud noise can also cause what? It causes high blood pressure, heart diseases, sleep problem. Okay, these health problems can affect all age groups, especially children. Many children who live near noisy airports or streets or very near to some bus stands or like that have been found to suffer from stress and other problems such as impairments in memory, attention level, and reading skills. Children, noise pollution also impacts the health and well-being of wildlife as well. It also affects the human being on the top of the land, but it also affects the underwater life or the wildlife, such as loud noises causes in the forest area, such as loud noise causes caterpillar heart to beat faster, and animals use sound for a variety of reasons, including the navigate, find food, and avoid predators. Okay, some of the loudest underwater noise come from naval sonar devices. Sonar like echolocation works by sending pulses of sound down into the depth of the ocean to bounce off an object and return an echo to the ship, which indicates the location for object. Okay, children. So in this way, we can say that noise affects all the persons in the land, or also the wildlife and underwater animals as well. Okay, children. Now move with the slide. Next, third is air pollution. Third is air pollution. Children, air pollution is when the air we breathe contains harmful materials such as gases, poisonous, dust and smoke. Okay. Air pollution can occur outdoor and indoor. Causes of outer air pollution, you can see industrial pollution. In the picture you can see the smoke is coming out, carbon dioxide it contains, carbon monoxide it contains, along with so many we can say soot products which are not good for our respiratory system and for our skin and eyes as well. Okay, so children, what happened, that smoke is the main cause of land pollution by industries. Then children, you can see in second picture over here where I am putting arrow, that is smoke coming out from the motor vehicles. Okay, all these type of motor vehicles or the motorbikes, whatever, they also produce or emit the smoke which contains dangerous chemicals or the compounds which affects our respiratory system, our eyes, and so many health issues as well. Okay, children, industrial pollution is caused by factories, coal-fired electricity plants, and other industry-related processes. Okay. Then children, motor vehicle pollution, what happened? Motor vehicle pollution is caused by the insufficient or inefficient burning of fuel. If the fuel is not burned properly in some vehicle, it produces what? Smoke that contains so many products, dangerous products. So the vehicle we are using, their engines must be maintained properly. So they will not pollute the environment by smoke. Then children, causes of indoor air pollution. First one is smoking tobacco. Then second is gas vapors from paint, building materials, and cooking appliances. Children, there are several causes of indoor air pollution as I discussed with you: chemical from the paints, smoking tobacco and other household and building materials, and gas vapors from heating and cooking appliances. All of these form of pollution can result in cancer and other deadly diseases, breathing problems like asthma, and a variety of other health issues including our eyes, itching, and so many things like that. Okay, skin problems must be there when there is so much pollution in our air. Now the next one is water pollution. Okay children, water pollution is when the bodies of water like river, ocean, stream that we depend on become polluted. When the reserves of the water like dams, like rivers, oceans, streams, when they become polluted, then we called it water pollution. What we call it? Water pollution. Children, what are the causes of water pollution? Sewage and waste dumped in streams, river and ocean. Number 2, oil pollution from shipping accidents. Number 3, chemical waste from factories being released into the waterways as a way of disposing of it. Okay, children, when this occurs, it is only humans who are affected, but all organisms, because all life requires a clean water supply. Among the main causes of water pollution are what? Sewage and waste dumped in streams, rivers and ocean. This sewage and waste can contain chemicals, detergents and human waste that are harmful to the water and to the life that depends on. Children, you know that soaps, shampoos, washing liquids, washing soaps or the utensils, they all contain chemicals. Okay, and detergents are what we use for cleaning the crockery and our all washroom area things like commodes or basins or like that. Okay, so all their cleaning products they are called detergents. Okay, they contain chemicals that are not good for the human, and human waste that are harmful to the water and to the life that depend on it. It means that the life which is present in the water, the detergents, all these chemicals, they are also equally, we can say, harmful for the man and for the wild, for the water life as well. Okay, children, Oil pollution from shipping accidents, and dumping. This can cause serious harm to sea life and other animals that depend on sea creatures as part of the food chain. Children, you can see in the picture that oil is oil from the ship is coming out because of some accident or whatever. So this can cause serious harm to the sea life, okay, and other animals that depend on sea creatures as part of the food chain. Okay, now children, you can see underwater pollution, plastic bottles, and so many things. Okay, so children, that these we should care of these all things. We should not throw anything in near water areas, on the coastal areas. Okay, now children, the chemical waste from factories. Chemical waste from factories being released into waterways as a way of disposing of it. When the water evaporates and forms clouds, the rain that comes down contains these chemicals. This is called acid rain. Acid rain is very harmful to crops and buildings. Okay, children, means that when the water evaporates, all these chemicals, they also go into the upper air. Okay, and the rain that comes down during the water cycle, what happened? This is called acid rain, and acid rain is very harmful to the crops and the buildings and even all the creature which is on the top of the land, on the top of the soil, including human beings like wildlife, even the ocean, everything. Okay, now children, next is move with the slide, that is visual pollution. Number 5th is visual pollution. Children, visual pollution is the presence of what? Large objects on the landscape such as power lines, advertising billboards, or dirty buildings including also. Okay, so that is called visual pollution, that we can see when we see around us, or where sometimes we go some city which is very congested area or like that, and we observe that so many, we can say, buildings are dirty, buildings are there, power lines are emerging from so many poles in a very, we can say, not a good manner. Advertising billboards also, signboards which we call, okay. Construction sites also sometimes, that is, it is also the cause of visual pollution. Okay, children. They may not be physically harmful, but they can reduce the enjoyment of an environment. Okay, you can see in the second picture, the dirty buildings are there, congested area, and you can see the signboards are displaying with in the different color. It's look not so pretty to your eyes. So this is also we call visual pollution. And in the first diagram, you can see a pole, so many wires emerging from the pole in such a manner that we can't distinguish that which wire is going to which area or like that. So children, that is also the cause of visual pollution. Children, today we have covered the topics, types of pollution and their causes also, along with their definitions. Okay. So now we have some time.